We have Scott Styris and Tim Southee with us talking after the Essex victory against Gloucestershire in the 2020 Cup, the first victory of the season for the Eagles in front of a passionate Chelmsford crowd. Tim, your first experience at playing at Chelmsford, what are your reflections?
Yeah, it's very good. It's very great. It's a great crowd. Scotty talked about it a lot from his experiences here, especially one where he got 100. So yeah, it's a good crowd, and tonight it was pretty good.
Yes, indeed. And mentioning that 100, Scotty, you're more or less picking up again where you left off last season. Man of the match performance. You got the bottle of champagne up from that performance, and you must be delighted with that result, particularly after the disappointment of last night's effort at Hove.
Yeah, well, I think it was important that we got back on track. We're obviously one of the favourites for the competition, and I thought tonight we were a step up. We felt we were a little bit flat yesterday, waiting for things to happen, but tonight everybody got stuck in. And our energy in the field, particularly led by Tim and Graham Napier, was superb and pretty much nailed the game there and then.
Yes, indeed. Now, was there a reason for Tim coming over as the second overseas player? I mean, not to give you moral support in that dressing room, was it, as an outsider amongst the English boys?
No, definitely not. I tried to do my best to get him out of here. His nickname's the Pest for a reason. And to be fair, it's 6 months in a row I've had of Tim now. It's wearing a bit thin.
Your chance, Tim. What's it like playing with this fella?
I was 6 months. I'd rather 6 months of that than 1 year talking about his 100 he scored against Surrey. So I guess it evens itself out.
Yes, indeed. And you showed, well, you didn't get a chance to bat tonight, but clubbed a few meaty blows last night at Hove, and you got a bit of a reputation as a big hitter. Like to work your way up the order, perhaps, and do a bit of pinch hitting?
Yeah, it's obviously something I'm working on, and it's not gonna happen overnight. So it's something that I'm working quite hard. So yeah, well, hopefully can become in the years down the track more of a genuine all-rounder.
Yes, indeed. And Scotty, I mean, over the season, 16 matches plus. We hope if we get through to the quarter-finals, semis, and finals. What can the Essex fans expect of this fella?
Well, just as he said, he's striving to be an all-rounder and a world-class all-rounder. He's still quite young in cricket terms, and things are improving all the time. We already saw last night that he's one of the best death bowlers in the world. Wasn't needed tonight because the rest of the bowlers did their jobs, but I think we'll see over the course of this competition, when the close games come around, he'll step up to the mark. So I think Essex have got themselves a good bye, especially on a small ground where hitting your Yorkers is very important.
Yes, indeed. And one last thing, we look ahead to our next game here at Fortress Chelmsford, as we like to call it, against Sussex, and an opportunity to put a right wrong, as it were, after last night's disappointing performance.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the more games we play, we'll get into our stride a bit more. And as James Foster's previously mentioned in the changing room, we tend to start slowly and get better as we go. And I thought, obviously, as I mentioned before, that it was a big step up from our performance last night. If we can keep improving like that, then there's no reason we can't beat them.
Yes, indeed. And Tim, your first reflections on life in an Essex dressing room?
It's very enjoyable. It's a great environment to come into, and they've made it very easy. So it's a great group of lads, and really looking forward to the weeks ahead.
Good luck, lads. Thanks for talking to us, and we'll catch up with you later on in the season.